Think about this. All of a sudden now we have sent not one, but 2 aircraft carriers and their battle groups. So 2 complete battle groups to the region. One was already been there, and the other one is due to arrive within the next 24 to 48 hours. We have our president over here, Biden, that's saying that they stand behind Israel and everything else. And then he put a thing out on Twitter today. And the way he was talking kind of makes you wonder if he wasn't hinting around with his verbiage that he was using that, hey, people, wake up, something could be coming, just so you know, without coming out and saying exactly that. And why is that important? Because all these red flags and stuff, these red flags are popping up everywhere. And I don't want people out here in this community to sit back and get too relaxed on the theology that nothing can happen here. Nothing can happen in America. None of that will ever come here. We don't know that. This is a totally new day and age than what it was from World War II. Yes, we have more men. We have better fighting power. We have more missiles and rockets and planes and ships and tanks and submarines and, all the fun stuff. Yes, we do have that. But that doesn't mean that while everybody is kind of watching what's going on down there, don't forget about the rest of the little world out here that would really like to wipe us off the face of the planet. If you get what I'm saying. If we're walking into a barn, let's leave the doors open so we can see what's going on. Let's not go in there and close the door. And then we got problems. Here's what we got to be doing. If you haven't started prepping by now, you're really behind the 8 ball. I have noticed in a couple of stores that I have gone into, the amount of canned goods, foods, and things of this nature is shrinking on the shelves, and they're filling it up with more of the BS stuff that nobody really wants, but it makes the shelves look full. Certain sections of stores they're shrinking. Now, does that mean they just don't have the product? Does that mean they're having issues getting the product? Does that mean they don't have enough people to put it out on the floor? Who knows? But here's the thing. It doesn't matter what the reason is, folks. What matters is it's shrinking, and your time to prepare is slowly dwindling down the pike. Now, if you turn around and you start prepping, say tomorrow, you're like, okay, I'm gonna go to the store, I gotta start doing something, I gotta get some stuff put up and everything else. You gotta make an initiative to try to secure what you can now before something haywire goes on in this world. Now, I'm not saying we're going into World War III or anything else. All right, I'm not gonna sit here and speculate. I'm just telling you what's really going on right now. I'm not here to be a fearmonger. I'm not here to be a conspiracy theorist or anything else. I'm sure that'll pop up in the comments somewhere. But this is what I really want. And this is the message that I have in this video today. Is these are some of the reasons why we really got to be paying attention and being prepared. In this day and age, being prepared is key to surviving whatever they get us into. Whether we like it or we don't. You see, we're along for the ride, folks. We don't get to choose if this goes through or not. We all are on this earth. I don't care if you're white, black, green, gray, whatever color you may be, whatever nationality you may be or anything else. We're all on this earth together. And it's either we got to learn how to get along or we're going to be our own destruction is us. Yeah, all those big buildings will still be here. All those electric cars, they'll be around for a while, but there ain't gonna be nobody to drive them. Because eventually, the way this world's going at this point in time, we're just gonna kill each other off. And for what? For anybody out there that is watching, maybe you're not a member. It doesn't matter. I'm concerned. I want people to be prepared. I want people to understand the importance of what is taking place and how you all can survive this just by doing a little bit. But if we don't take the initiative with these red flags that are flying right now, this is like in the NFL, all these coaches now walk around with a red flag and they throw the red flag every time there's a play or something they don't like because they want it re-looked at. Well, here's the thing, folks. The red flags have been thrown. But that doesn't mean you're going to get a replay and get a chance to prep. Once the play is played in life, and what we're dealing with here, there's no going back. So it's either you get prepared now, top off your preps, make sure that you've got what you think you're going to need for however long, whatever you can afford. I'm not telling you to go out and run all your credit cards up or, empty out your bank account or anything else. But I'm telling you is to be smart, be wise, be thrifty with your money, and buy the sales. I've done several videos. I've talked about this, I don't know how many times. Shop the coupons. Everybody's got, if you got a smartphone, there's apps for every freaking store out there known to man now. You can log into the little app and you can sit there and you can get rebates, you can get coupons, you can load it all right into your thing. And when you walk up, they scan the thing, boom, everything comes off. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. If you're looking to save money, you can get a lot of meals that are already in cans for canned goods. That's going to last you for 4 or 5 years if you store them correctly. Now, obviously, if you store them and they freeze, well, they're no good. Obviously, if you store them and you live in Florida and you keep them in your garage, they're not going to last that long. It's got to be a controlled area. So if you live somewhere where you can have a basement, you can't have those in Florida, but if you live somewhere where you have a basement and stuff, that is a really good place as long as it doesn't flood or something, and it's not real damp, to store your products, because it's usually pretty temperature controlled year round. You have your food, you have your water, you have your medical, you have some way to purify water. Technology nowadays is dumbing down our society. And I truly believe that these governments of the world, that's what they want. I hope that everybody is prepping and is ready for what is the days that are coming, because I have a very, very bad gut feeling. And I've talked about your gut feeling before, and I hope everybody out there has heeded this major red flag warning and ask yourself as I sign off, are you paying attention to what is going on? Your family depends on your decisions.